Welcome to Pappy's Keepers, guys. I am going to have a little Q&A today about the 10 most asked questions that I get emailed to me through the site. So I'm going to try to answer them the best I can. Number one, how did you get your name for your channel? Well, since I have 3 grandbabies and 1 on the way, the 3 that I have right now call me Pappy. And of course, Keepers is a commonly known term through fishing. You know, it's a keeper, and they are my keepers. So, and for Christmas, they got me a Pappy's Keepers shirt a couple years ago. So I was thinking, that sounds pretty good. So Pappy's Keepers was born. And you know, if it's copyrighted, then I'll have to change it later on. But for right now, it's Pappy's Keepers. So that's just what it is. Number 2, how did you get started in bass fishing? I used to work with a guy named Bob Walker. If you've seen my videos, one called Past Catches, I have him at the end of the video. He had passed away. It was in memorial to him. When I first started working where I work now, I was working with him, and he was talking, and he was like how he always goes fishing, and I haven't been since I was like a little kid, and he used to like crappie fishing, so he talked me into going down to the place where he goes in Tallchester, and every time I would cast my line, because we used to use minnows all the time, I would catch a bass. We were there for crappie, but I would always catch bass. So I started fishing for bass, and then I started with the artificials and, you know, watching the TV shows like Roland Martin and Bill Dance and Hank Parker and all the other guys. And I really got into it, and that's where I am today. Number 3, what is your PB largemouth bass? Maryland is only 4 pounds, because I really don't go all that much like I would like to. But my very biggest personal best I caught in Florida was a 5-pound bass, and that was when my older son was 7 or 8, and he'll be 30 this year. So it's been a while since I've caught a big fish. Number 4, do you think it's cheating when using live bait over artificial baits? To me, it's 50-50. To me, you still got to know where they're at. You just can't throw a line out there and hope a fish hits it. And people say it's cheating because it's live bait, but like I said, I think it's 50-50, because when you're using artificials, most of the time you use sonar or your fish finders, so you're cheating using that, when I'm just throwing where I think the bass should be from what I've read and what their habitat and their habits have been. So to me, it's 50-50. Number 5, why and how did you start your channel? 2 years ago, my wife and kids got me a GoPro for Christmas, and since I fish, what else am I going to film besides other family things? So it just got addictive after that, and you just want to do it all the time, you know, whenever you can. So that's how I got started with the channel. Number 6, how long have you been fishing? Too long. I'm 52 years old right now. I'll be 53 this July. So like I said, I started when that guy I worked with got me, but that was when I was early 20s. And I did go fishing when I was younger, but I really didn't know what I was doing. And that's all we ever did was me and my cousin. We used to throw stuff out there, and whatever bit. Well, it's not like we knew what we were doing. But I really started fishing since I've been like 21 or 20, something like that. So 32 years, something like that. What do you like most about bass fishing? I just like watching the bobber shoot under, or watching the tug when you're using, especially top water. I love watching it strike, and then the fight is something else, especially when they jump a little bit. It's all in the fight. That's all it is. Pretty much everybody will tell you that probably. And next question. Why don't you upload more videos? Well, I work a 40-hour job. Sometimes it goes in 48, 50 sometimes, maybe more. And it's hard to get out sometimes. But when I do get out, I try to make the best of it. That's why I haven't been too many places where it's like far. It's always been pretty much local. And plus I haven't had a reliable vehicle. The one I had was 22 years old and it was falling apart slowly. But just past July I got a brand new truck. So I'll be able to go a little bit farther out this year on the videos that I do make. So we're going to see what happens on that. Number 9. How do you feel about YouTubers that comment on your video, then ask for you to sub to them? I've never done it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to beg for subscribers like that. I just think if you want people to sub, they'll find you. So I really don't care for it, but if that's what they want to do, that's fine. Number 10. Why haven't you done a fishing arsenal video yet? Just because I really don't have an arsenal. I mean, I think I got 7 or 8 rods, and they're not high dollar articles, pieces of, rods and reels like that. They're just, some are just combos, some are like $40 reels, $40 rods, which make the combo $80. Some of the stuff I've had since I started, like I said, when I was 21, I've had a bait caster, an Abu Garcia with a spider wire rod. They don't even make either one of them anymore, so that's how long it's been since I've used it. And I've been into bait casting more this year than I was because I wanted to master that a little bit better. Still haven't mastered it, but it's getting better. If I reach 100 subscribers by March, I'll have some sort of a giveaway. I don't know what it will be. And people that are asking me, when am I going to do the second part of my kayak modification? When I at least get some 50-degree weather. Right here in all of Maryland, really, it's single digits, if that. And with a wind chill, it's cold as crap out there. So when the weather breaks a little bit, I'll do the rest of the kayak modification. Until then, keep your lines wet, catch them, and release them, guys. So let them fight another day. Have a good day.